Welcome to the Healthcare IT Today CIO podcast. I'm John Lynn, the founder and chief editor at Healthcare IT Today, and I'm excited to bring you the most practical healthcare CIO insights and perspectives. We know your job is challenging, and we want to help you be more successful. And our guest today is Her Excellency Dr. Mubaraka Ibrahim. She's CEO of AI and Acting CIO at Emirates Health Services. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you very much for your introduction. And I just want to say that I'm glad to have this conversation with you.
Great. Well, I'm excited to have you here. The only thing I wish is we were both in Dubai so we could do this live, but maybe one day. But for those that don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself and Emirates Health Services.
Well, I am Mubaraka Ibrahim. I'm the acting CIO at the Emirates Health Services and also the Chief Artificial Intelligence Officer at the Emirates Health Services. I do have more than 2 decades of, in technology and the implementation of technology, and I'm a very strong advocate when it comes to the healthcare. I do believe that the technology will be the backbone for any organization, and the technology will always enable the organization when it comes to driving the innovations, the efficiency, and also the success of the organization. I play currently a role. It's a multifaceted role. With doing the shaping of the digital transformation strategies, optimizing the processes. We're also enhancing the productivity and also aligning the technology with the strategic objectives of the Emirates Health Services. I am very, very passionate when it comes to leveraging a cutting edge, solutions, especially in the technology. And I have been committed to driving an impactful change and positioning our, the EHS as an organization to be at the forefront of excellence when it comes to the utilization of technology. So as a background, Emirates Health Services is a federal entity, and it's part from the United Arab Emirates government. And we are actually overseeing a comprehensive network, and it's more than 130 facilities nationwide. Wow. Okay, and we have an infrastructure that includes 17 hospitals and 117 healthcare centers, and also 10 public healthcare centers. And we are actually collectively, offering our services to a diverse number of population within the UAE. The mission of the EHS is to enhance the community and also to look at the well-being and provide the preventive services. And all this is also integrated in our current health services. We are also leveraging partnerships and also adapting the latest theoretical technologies. And we are committed in creating an innovative and a research-driven environment where we are actually having, talented professionals that run that type of initiatives. Under the leadership of our Director General, His Excellency Dr. Yusuf Sarkal, we strive to be among the world leading destinations when it comes to the delivery of healthcare services. And we do focus primarily on the health lifestyle, developing comprehensive health programs, ensuring that our health services is aligned with the global best practices. We have core values that we have here in the Emirates Health Services. Definitely, we are putting our customer first. We are fostering the innovations. We are ensuring empathy and equality. We are prioritizing our safety and security. And we are adopting an evidence-based approach for promoting sustainability also. And we are also having, a guide for our daily operations and also a strategic initiatives. Emirates Health Services is a well-known organization, and it's really dedicated, to be at the top tier healthcare across the UAE. And we are continuously advancing to meet the evolving needs to our community, technology, or even in the services wise.
That's awesome. Well, it's amazing the breadth of services you offer, across all of your organization. But you mentioned digital transformation. I'd love to hear your thoughts about how you and your team are approaching digital transformation.
Well, at the EHS, or it's a shorthand for Emirates Health Services, we have a very defined approach when it comes to the digital transformation. Actually, we are anchored by our visionary leadership, We have a guiding for our strategic objectives, where we have enhanced the healthcare delivery across the UAE. We are recognizing that with having the effective leadership is the key for establishing any successful digital transformation. Internally, we have developed a comprehensive framework that is actually emphasizing on the innovation, on the collaboration, and also it's a patient-centric approach. Our leadership in the EHS has driven the strategy, has yielded actually a remarkable outcomes. We are actually also using our digital channels like, the electronic medical record, and we have been using it since long time back. We have data since 2008. And currently we have, in our databases this year, more than 5 million patient records.
Wow.
And so we provide around 124 services for our populations. And our website currently is having about 18 million visitors in a year. So we're close to 500,000. We are also having close to 500,000 virtual visit consultation in 2024. That also enable us to be, leading when it comes to the digital transformation. And we have been, an enterprise AI digital platform that we have currently. It's called the Emirates Health Services Intelligence Platform, that is actually including several descriptive analytical dashboards, predictive models. We are also forecasting certain decision-making for the higher management. What we're doing here in the EHS is that through our digital transformation initiatives, we have exceeded over 1.5 million digital transactions a year. And that is meaning that we have a high adoption when it comes to the digital channels that we have. And we do believe that, harnessing the power of AI, in the past 2 years that we have done, we have achieved a mature adoption of the AI, ranging from, we have robotic surgery, we have robotic pharmacies, and we have also implemented digital twin and smart hospitals. So all these type of initiatives and projects that we have implemented is actually empowering us as an EHS to be leading when it comes to the driving technology and providing the best services to our population. Some of the milestones that reflects our commitment and leveraging our technology is we are actually also improving the patient engagement and satisfaction. And this is aligned with the United Arab Emirates objective of serving our customers and providing the best services to them. We have a leadership currently. We are partnering with, according to the leadership and also the direction of the country, is that we go into a private-public partnership. And with this private-public partnership, actually, we are having, services that goes around radiology, dialysis, mental health, administrative, revenue cycle, sterilization. And we are one of the first establishment. We achieved early, diagnosis when it comes to the TB and also breast cancer and also lung cancer. All this we have utilized also the AI around it. We are the first entity within the region that we have achieved the ISO 42001 in the artificial management systems.
Wow, it's a lot of achievement across a breadth of different services. The most astounding was the telehealth one, which we struggle with because of reimbursement here, but sounds like it's being adopted much more broadly there. I was told that one of your other passions is sustainability. How do you look at sustainability from a healthcare perspective, and talk about what are you doing to make healthcare more sustainable through technology?
We at Health Emirates Services, we recognize that sustainability in healthcare is paramount, especially, in the face of climate change, and in which the World Health Organization has identified it to be the biggest health risk of the century. There is a projection that indicates that between 2030 to 2050, the climate change will result in approximately around 250,000 additional deaths annually, which is actually posing a significant challenge to the global healthcare systems. So in this digital age that we are living in, where innovations and progress, intertwine, it is crucial that we envision a future where healthcare is not only transform lives, but also nurtures the health of our planet. As an industry, it is not our responsibility, it's not, to place sustainability and climate change at the center of our agenda. That is actually our responsibility. We've seen that technology is a powerful enabler, and we can leverage the power of artificial intelligence to accelerate our efforts toward achieving sustainability. We are, in constant lookout to instill tangible progress and also addressing sustainability in alignment with the UAE sustainability initiative that was actually announced, such as COP28, and also the National Climate Change Plan, and also we have the UAE Net Zero to 50. I am actually, as Mubarak, I'm very much delighted to share these remarkable achievements that we have done in the Emirates Health Services. We have accomplished over the past 2 years, we've built a solution that can measure and support the reduction of carbon footprint. And by significantly enhancing the virtual care coverage, enhancing the virtual care coverage, and we have actually done an increase in the conversion of rates of physical visits to be changed into a virtual visits. With these initiatives, we have resulted in a phenomenal reduction of our about 19 million tons of CO2 emissions. And let me assure you, this is not, this is only just the beginning for our journey. And we are committed to, to push the boundaries of what is possible. We want to drive forward with innovations and solutions that is not only, elevate the healthcare standards, but also can contribute to a sustainable and healthier planet. United Arab Emirates has demonstrated its commitment to sustainability through significant achievements. Notably, we've seen that the nation has the pledge to reach the net zero carbon emission by 2050. And this has been announced, and an investment of $163 billion in clean and renewable energy technologies. And also, the UAE has achieved the top global ranking in 97 indicators linked to sustainable development goals. And also, we secured a position among 10 top globally in 268 other indicators. So, we at the EHS, we are proud that we have aligned our sustainability efforts with these of the national, initiatives, leveraging technology to create resilience and eco-friendly healthcare system.
Yeah. No, it's an important topic. We saw it recently at the VIVE conference, a number of people talking about the health impacts of climate change, it's going to become even more of a topic. You've mentioned AI a few times. Obviously, you have a large focus on AI. UAE has made huge investments in AI across a wide variety of things, but what are some examples of how you're using AI in healthcare?
Well, there is a lot of initiatives that we have done when it comes to the AI. Where we position, ourselves globally to be, especially the United Arab Emirates, to be leading when it comes to the artificial intelligence. The UAE had made substantial investment in integrating the AI, across various sectors, and including the healthcare and other sectors. We have initiatives in the UAE AI strategy, which is 2031, and also the UAE Centennial Plan 2071. And the UAE government, strategy 2025. They all underscore the nation's commitment to harnessing the AI for enhanced public services and also the economic diversifications. So what we're doing here at the Emirates Health Services, we have dedicated, to aligning our national strategies and embed the AI into our healthcare infrastructure. We have developed the next generation enterprise data analytics and the AI platform that will accelerate the data-driven decision making, and that happens across all our, all our levels, whether it was strategic, operational, or tactical. We have also within our network, we have over 130 facilities, and this platform has empowered us to build around 45 plus AI models that support the clinical outcomes and also the operational excellence and also the patient engagement. Going forward, we have recognized this, the transformation potentials of generative AI, and we have piloted it in a select internal services and processes. And our aim is to change the healthcare delivery through innovation and also efficiency. We also, with a great power comes, as said, with a great power always comes great responsibility. So I would like to emphasize that the responsible AI, ensuring our advancement and also ethically sound, and beneficial to all. This means it's not only the regulating of the use of AI to safeguard the patient's information, but also identify and also continuously refining the technology to address all these emerging challenges. We have launched our internal safe AI policy and also our regulatory framework. And these initiatives makes the EHS one of the first government entities to introduce an internal policy dedicated only for the responsible and safe AI. That is actually reinforcing our commitment that we are looking for fairness, transparency, accountability, explainability for all our AI systems. The new established Safe AI framework actually is complement this policy, and it is providing a structural approach of assessing and mitigating the risks that we have associated with the AI applications. And we are also ensuring that all our AI technologies, deployed within the EHS are not only around the innovation, but also safe and reliable. So one of the major things we have as UAE, broader AI landscape is we are marking a significant investment for our initiatives. And one of the major things we're looking at, the nations has established $100 billion fund, focusing solely on expediting how AI companies investment worldwide. And also, additionally, the Advanced Technology Research Council in Abu Dhabi has developed an advanced language model such as Falcon, which is a big LLM, which have gained a global recognition for their performance. And also, these efforts reflects our UAE strategic vision, because we need to become the hub for technological innovations and also for the AI excellence.
Yeah.
And we're committed to leverage the AI to enhance our healthcare delivery. We are aligning the UAE ambitions for AI initiatives. And also we're ensuring that our technological advancements are both innovative and also ethically grounded.
Yeah. So there's a lot of work to do, but $100 billion will help get a good start, I think. But there's so much opportunity, and I think that's what you illustrated there. Excited to see, where that investment goes and how it changes the lives of your patients and no doubt, the other users, your doctors, etc. Well, we always like to wrap up these episodes with a little bit of career advice, career discussion. What advice would you give to other female CIOs or maybe aspiring female CIOs that, want to be a CIO, like you?
Well, there is a lot of advices, but currently the challenge that we have seen, we have an underrepresentation when it comes to women in technology. Particularly in the leadership roles. We have seen that, it's a global concern. It's not only, a local concern, it's a global concern. So despite the progress that we see, that still till now, only 26% of women are holding computing roles worldwide. And it's less than 15% in the leadership positions in the emerging tech fields. And I see this is a barrier that is multifaceted. Which is ranging from the societal biases, to the lack of visible role model. For me as a woman in technology and the leadership and the leadership also, my journey, it has been challenging, but at the same time, it is transformative when it comes to me. We do have, and this is not only, it's a global thing. There's a stereotype that exists that technology is only, it's only a male dominant type of, jobs. So breaking through this requires resilience and also requires continuous learning and building, the credibility, our credibility as women through measurable impact. So if you've seen, we do have a very, gap. But, we're fortunate that in the United Arab Emirates, we have set a global benchmark when we are integrating actually currently the gender balance as a core pillar of its vision. The UAE has launched a UAE Gender Balance Council Strategy 2026, and it has major objectives into it. One of the major objectives is to reduce the gender gap across all the government sectors, enhance the UAE ranking global in the competitiveness report for the gender balance. We are actually promoting the gender balance in the decision-making and the positions, establishing the UAE as a role model for gender balance, and promoting the UAE status as a benchmark for gender balance legislation. I mean, with all this, we need also to ensure that we are continuing this growth. My advice to female CIOs, goes into twofolds. First of all, each of us, we have to own our expertise. We need to deepen our knowledge. We need to see that, let our results speak louder than words, than that bias that we see. And let them demonstrate that our value is through the innovation and the impact of technology. Because we know technology is a merit-based field. So we need to use that for our advance and for our advantage, actually. And we have to be unapologetically, ambitious. There is a lot of studies that is there in the market that says 20% less women are likely to apply for roles in the, in the IT or the technology field itself, because they don't trust their capabilities. So I'm telling every woman that you have to trust your potentials. Take a calculated risk. Seize the opportunities, even before you feel you are full ready. The world is there. We need to venture into it. And, finally, I think let us remember that empowering women in technology leadership is not just ethical, it is actually strategic, because inclusion of women in the workplace and driving into these leadership positions actually is driving innovations. And it has a diverse leadership. We can foster, stronger and more resilient organization. And, I just want to, conclude by words of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He said, women are half of society and partners in our development. The future of technology innovations must reflect this balance. We need to ensure that females leadership is not an exception, but it is actually the norm. Thank you.
That's awesome. What an inspiring message. And I think you're right. You can't be what you haven't seen. And so I appreciate you coming on this episode of the CIO podcast to show people that, it's possible, and show many of the women out there that they could be the next CIO, the next leader of a healthcare organization. So I appreciate you so much for taking time to talk with us and share some perspectives from Emirates Health Services. And thanks everyone for watching and listening. If you want to find more great healthcare IT content like this, be sure to check it out at healthcareittoday.com or search for the CIO podcast by Healthcare IT Today on your favorite podcasting application. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ross. Thank you.